We start right now with developing news from the state capitol. A bill that would eliminate the religious exemption for childhood vaccines is moving forward, but the fight continues.
Yes, it does. Crowds filled the Capitol screaming at lawmakers over the bill and its uncertain future. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Roger Suzanne joins us now live in Hartford with more on what will happen next. Roger.
Well, Aaron and Mark, we really saw a big step today because now this bill will apparently go to the General Assembly for a vote, which means that this debate will likely only get longer and louder in the future, even if that seems impossible after what we saw and heard earlier today. This symphony of shouting hit lawmakers who tried to exit quickly after voting to eliminate the vaccine religious exemption, and those who stuck around to deal with the heat got burned with a similar wave of wrath.
Yes. You're supposed to be our voice.
The anti-vaccine movement flexed its muscles. Protesters from Connecticut and other states testified during a 22-hour hearing, but the bill advanced through a 14-11 vote. But demonstrators and some lawmakers vow to keep fighting.
This was a vote of conviction that mothers have the right to protect their children, and government shouldn't be getting involved in this decision.
Despite the outcry, vaccine skeptics scored a compromise. An amendment allows parents currently using the religious exemption not to vaccinate their children to continue doing so. The bill would only apply to new requests.
It's not perfect, and I don't agree with some of the amendments, but we're moving forward, and that's what it's about.
The Connecticut Department of Health also supports the bill. They claim close to 8,000 public school children are not vaccinated, in large part because the number of parents using religious exemptions has tripled over the last 10 years. Vaccine skeptics dispute those numbers, but the Department of Health stands by their statistics and says we can't wait for an epidemic. The stakes are simply too high.
And these are little children entering school where we know that there's tons of diseases that are passed by children.
And by the way, all of the Republicans on the committee, as well as 2 Democrats, were the ones that actually voted against this proposal. We'll have to see what happens next. Reporting live outside the state capitol, I'm Roger Suzanne in Channel 3 Eyewitness News.